Have you ever heard the saying, the rich get richer? Well, that just happened to the best team in the American League, the Houston Astros. A team who has had the best starting pitching rotation in the entire American League for months now, are getting back their ace pitcher from last year, Lance McCullers. Lance, who, before going out in the American League Division Series last year versus the White Sox, was shown to be one of the top 5 pitchers in the AL last year, having some of the best numbers of his career last year in 2021, ranking second in the AL behind Robbie Ray with a 3.16 ERA. He had 15 wins last year, which came in 6th in the AL, leading the AL in hits per 9 with only 6.7 per game, coming in at number 8 last year in the AL in WHIP with a 1.2, and coming in 4th at strikeouts per 9 with 10.2, only behind Garrett Cole, Robbie Ray, and Dylan Cease. You can see why I call Lance one of the top 5 pitchers of the 2021 season. And you're putting him in a rotation with some of the best pitchers in the entire league right now. A rotation that is just as deep as it is good. You start off with Justin Verlander, the ace of that team, in the clear-cut AL Cy Young this year, and one of the best pitchers on the planet. Justin Verlander leads the entire AL in wins and ERA with a 1.85 ERA, 15 wins, second in WHIP with a 0.86, and he's second in pitching WAR with 4.1. But we're not done there. We're only getting started. Let's jump over to Framber Valdez, who is having a career year. Framber Valdez, who ranks 6th in ERA in the AL with a 2.73, 4th in the AL with 11 wins, 10th in the AL when it comes to WHIP with the 1.12. He also leads the entire AL with innings pitched with 142. He's thrown 2 complete games, but also he leads the entire AL in home runs per 9 with a 0.44. We haven't even talked about Jose Urquidy, Luis Garcia, or Christian Javier. You are slotting in a guy in Lance McCullers behind Justin Verlander and Framber Valdez, 2 of the top 7 pitchers right now in the American League, in a rotation that is already one of the best rotations in the entire league, and at the top in the AL. A rotation that has been nothing short of dominant. The Astros were already one of the clear-cut favorites to win the AL this year, up there with the Blue Jays and the Yankees before the season started. And now that we're already in August, it's pretty clear that the Houston Astros are the best team in the AL and one of the top 2 teams in the entire league. They've dominated the Mets. They've dominated the Yankees. The starting pitching of the Houston Astros has shut down just about every single team that they've faced. The bullpen has been one of the best in baseball, if not the best in baseball. There's so much talent on that starting lineup. Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve. The Astros, who currently have the number 1 seed and took it from the New York Yankees, have a 1.5 game lead on the Yankees right now. And here the Astros are, adding a guy that was one of the top 10 pitchers in the league last year and one of the top 5 pitchers in the American League last year to an already stacked dominant roster with an already stacked dominant starting rotation. If Lance McCullers is anything like he was last year, well, buckle your seatbelts, boys and girls, because it's going to be a very fun ride if you're a Houston Astros fan. If you're a fan of the opposing team, if you are the opposing team, good luck. Because at this current juncture in time, I don't see anybody else beating the Astros in the AL, like I said. The Blue Jays, perhaps, but as of right now, the Astros are pretty much buckled up and just cruising to the World Series. If Lance McCullers goes out versus the Oakland Athletics tonight at 6 p.m. here in Houston and dominates the Athletics, there are going to be a lot of eyes on the Houston Astros and their starting rotation, even more than what they already were. They're going to have 3 number 1s in their starting rotation. The Mets have 2 number 1s with DeGrom and Scherzer. That's how ridiculous this has gotten for the Houston Astros in their starting rotation and just how good they've been all year long. If you're an Astros fan, you have got to be loving this. Because like I said earlier in the video, the rich get richer. But I would love to know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you're an Astros fan, you loving this? You excited for this? If you're a fan of the opposing teams, are you worried about the Astros? Do you just see them absolutely steamrolling their way to the playoffs? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because I have plenty of more baseball content like this. And I will see y'all in the next one. Adios, mis amigos.
Hey, Thank you for rocking out tonight. You could be anywhere in the world. You're right here. And I got my special guest, Tayaba Lee, man.
Yeah, we bringing this all from the Keystone State.
Chilling in the Empire State until we run that entire state.